Hello, volume 39. I want to read a few more. So much reading, man. This takes a lot of energy. A lot of looking at pages. Got some crew fend off the sea god's attack and finally make landfall at their destination, Elf Island. The journey is nearly over to find a safe place for Casca to live and to have an audience with the elven leader, who's said to have some way of restoring Casca's mind. The party better hurry forward to find this ruler, but lying in wait for them are traps and spells put in place to drive away visitors. Can you believe that we first heard of Elfhelm in volume 23, and now in 39 we're getting to it? Flame puppet. The longer the weapon, the longer the reach. But you know, that means I win. You bunch of straw trading posts. Protect the ladies. Aye, sir. It's no use. They're too strong. They're not stopping at all. What's with the guy in black? And that big sword? Hey, I maybe sense some magic from them. No way. People from outside the island are just savages. They're about to find out that field holds some more surprises. Well, what the heck? A vine's twisting around my leg. Oh yeah, that's how that trap works. Stupid. Now I'm in big trouble. Man, this is getting old. This truly does seem like a magical island. It's a little early for a harvest festival. Weapon. Roland's just gonna get even more tangled. There's no end to them. It'll just slowly force us back. Blasted weird things. It's alright. I appreciate your patience. Oh. Say what now? A spell had been cast on this field using the power of gnomes, earth spirits. I modified the spell to enhance the ripening workings of the earth spirits. Fight magic with magic, huh? They took down the scarecrows. What do we do? And also, that was magic. Wait, that was magic. Could it be? You're too easy on them. They bite us, we bite them back. Well then, is that the end of the rough welcome? What's that? A fire? No, looks like that's another part of the welcome. A scarecrow boss. That's a wicker man. Wicker man. I've read about them in books. Accounts of a fetish that uses the life force of sacrifices locked within a giant figure instead of blazed using ancient magic. I swear, you guys are too soft. Morda, you brought out something like that? It's taboo. Huh? So what if it's taboo? It exists for times like this. Its potential is wasted as mere decoration. What good is a puppet if you don't play with it? Now go. Yo! Get him! Stop this foolishness, Morda. You're going to burn up the field, too. We can't handle this. Oh, man. Wow. Village of witches. Got him. Well done. But this might be a bit of a problem. At this rate, the fire will spread to the entire field. Let's run for it. Oh, no, you don't. Thieves, you really did a number on my darling puppet. But I'm not letting you escape. Watch as the flames surround you. A witch. Definitely a witch. Wow, check it out. She's totally flying on a broom. Now that's the real deal. Not like some kid I know. I'll beat you up. Please wait. We are not enemies. Why is a magic user with them? And even elves. Morda, that's why we're telling you to wait. You never listen to others. Good grief. It's true. Are you the silence? We're Skellig Island mages, but conversation can wait. If we don't hurry and do something about this fire, it'll wipe out the field. I put so much work into these pumpkins. But with the flames this strong, our only option might be to summon a gourd. Want some? It's well roasted. Thanks. Oh, there's Puck. Amazing. This is magic. That's swift manipulation of the weather. It is? Yes, it usually requires a degree of planning and ritual to greatly influence nature. Here he comes. Great guru. Looks like things are in hand. Kukka, Iony, Theune, thank you for standing guard. Sir, as for Morda, she may be due for a lecture. Yeah, okay. You've been a long way, mischief maker. I guess you were put through the ringer on account of my delay. I apologize. This goat is quite old, like me. We don't keep up with young legs. I am Gedfring, one who governs the mages of this island. Excuse me, great guru. Were you aware we would visit this island? The ruler of the elves received an oracle. Then yes, that boy must be. A small wind whirling out from this island would draw in many fates and return as a tempest. A small wind whirling out from this island. Does that mean, without even realizing it, he pulls everyone into a cyclone of destiny? Storm on his head. Are you saying that's me? Puck the storm? It happened by chance, that's all. Hey, I'm really sorry. I dragged all of you into my story. And suddenly, he acts like he's the hero. And another thing, I had my own premonition. An old friend came to me in a dream and said, look after my dearest little student when she visits. Do you mean? At any rate, come to our village, freshen up from your journey. I'll see you at you're introduced to the elven ruler. Seems like he already knows everything. That's how it is with great mages. What would you call this art? Old guy. It's an old guy tree. Not like an old man will. Not an old man like a withered tree, but a tree like an old man. How odd. Neat. Looks like it could move. It moves. What a fool. People from the outside are just like I heard. Especially that one. Come on. Stop playing and let's go. Don't lick me. Put that tongue away. I'm Kukka. Iony. I'm Morda and Theune. And I'm Shirk. Nice to meet you. That girl's Morda. What a magic user an elf's doing with this sponge. It's all sticky with sap. What do you think you're doing? We have a strange bond. The purpose of our journey is. So you're here to restore her sanity. Originally, we sought to a safe haven for her to live with the brand. But yes, I expect that's what her companion really wants. These are pretty unique names. I'm happy that they're repeating them. Yeah. I think I've heard that the Flower Storm Monarch can use the corridor of dreams to go deep inside the mind. It might be possible. Really? Oh, you're an introvert bunch, though. The world's practically upside down. Yet you crossed the ocean on a glimmer of hope. You must have felt it, too. If you were a mage, that great disturbance. The great roar of the astral world. That's what we call it. The one called the Hawk of Light caused it, by attacking the many seals of the world's forest of the spirit tree. Hawk of Light. Forest of the Spirit Tree. What's that all about, old man? We'll discuss the details in the village. Look, you can see it now. There lies the Flower Storm Monarch's Elfhelm. It's a storm of blossoms, just like the title suggests. That is one big cherry tree. Wowee, I'm floored. And there lies our village of mages. I wouldn't want them to repeat the names a lot of the time because it gets a little unnecessary. But this makes me feel kind of nostalgic. It's a village of hats. There's a bunch of houses that look like Shirks. It sure hasn't changed. It was pretty cool to have Shirk be introduced to more witches. What are they doing over there? The boys are practicing odd manipulation. Making trees bud like that is delicate work that makes for good training. That brings back memories. I did that often too, although I didn't have any peers to practice with. I'll introduce you later. Here, in accordance with our respective skill levels, we teach and are taught, and we thus hone our magic skills every day. There are gurus amongst us who are absorbed in their own magic studies, but you can learn a lot by becoming an apprentice and helping them with research. I see. A mage training site? No, I guess it's more of a scholarly town. It's magnificent. Huh? Boring is what it is. Morda, come on. No matter how much we hone our magic skills, if we stay cooped up on an island like this, it's all just a waste of talent. What are you saying? A mage's duty is to observe the universe. Hey, never mind all that. Tell me about the outside world. I wish you'd cut it out. You're too hard-headed, Kukka. I think you could stand to broaden your horizons a little. But that's true, for everybody on this island. That group, what's with those clothes? Are they from the outside? Barbarians? Scary. Why are they here? Wow, where have I seen that kind of reaction before? It's only natural. But when people are that blatantly afraid of me... Jettison, it makes me want to live up to the hype as an entertainer. Hey there, innocent girls, I'm a dangerous barbarian. I'm at the same with everybody. Right, 1, 2, 1, 2. I've seen this site somewhere too. Large pinpoint attacks. Now, everyone, we should be peacefully celebrating their safe return of the Great Puck. Oh, fuck. If it isn't Puck, so out of consideration. So I thought I hadn't seen you in a while, so you really did leave the island. That's pretty funny, Isidro. How dare you take a dip at my palm while I was making secret medicine? You emptied all my bug snake cages and made my house a biohazard. You scribbled my magic circle in the middle of a ritual. You put the love potion I made into the Great Guru's tea. Oh, that's a lot of accusations. Good. Looks like you're fitting in well already, says you. Now then, first stop on my ball. What do you have to say for yourself, little boy? Great Gurus. Huge. I'd say you could easily fit your own place in here. Oh. Let's check. Well, the elixir I was cooking up should be nearly done. I'd better return. Danan, isn't the food ready yet? What a farce. Is this how you're going to escape again? What about you yesterday? Going on about some ritual and the moon wasn't even out. So obvious. You could only... Wait, oh, come now. You only just ate, old one. Oh, did I? Is this village the senior center? Like Master Gedfring, they are great gurus who govern the mages of this village. Master Skirtle the Perplexed, Master Thrain the Resolved, Master Ginnar the Ponderous. And this is Danan the Domestic. Welcome. And welcome home, Puck. You went on a long trip. Back. They say travel makes a person grow, but somehow you shrank instead. He's grown cheekier. I'll put on the kettle, so please get comfy. Sorry, but first, the roar of the elves. Could we meet with this Flower Storm Monarch? Guts, I have an urgent request for the Flower Storm Monarch. This whole journey's been pinned on that hope. The one I need to see is so close now. Please. I understand your impatience, but please relax as our guest. Not even an elf is going to disappear while you drink a cup of tea. And if you make a scene in your haste, wouldn't that risk spoiling the monarch's mood? Your companions must be tired from the long journey. I'll say, I think we'll have some tea. You never change. Besides, it looks like they've taken a liking to Danan's baked sweets. They are superb. Danan, food. As ever, witch scrub. Ain't you feeling my soul food? This stuff's pretty good. Not as good as forest sweets, though. Fine. There's also a cake. It's kind of disorienting, given how violent things have been until now. Yeah. Right. Trolls and enchanted Kushan beasts, a ghost ship and a sea god. It really is. That really was quite an adventure. Yeah, I guess. It's gotten where we're fighting for our lives every day. Well, that's blown it a bit out of proportion, but it's not far off. Is that true? Yes, even as a mage, I must admit it's strange we arrived here safely. Well, they have been wiped out ages ago without you. The outside world is terrifying. Wow, I say it sounds thrilling. There you go again. That's the world the Hawk of Light brought about, by way of the Great Roar. It's truly become a world of old legends and folklore. Old man, could you explain more about that? Since that day, have any of you caught sight of the branches that appear to stretch through the sky? That's the world tree. It's a huge tree of legend that's said to connect the heavens, the earth, and the underworld. Those are its branches. What in the world is over here? Those things you see sometimes on clear days? I thought they were strangely shaped clouds or something. They're quite convenient for us sailors. You can use them like constellations in broad daylight. World tree. I've heard of it. It's from old folk tales, right? The magical interpretation is a tad more complex, though. You mean the dragon faith? Oh, that's Flora's dear student for you. You've learned well. It's literally a massive fissure that penetrates the world, piercing deep into the layers of the physical and astral worlds. Oh. Fissure? A crack? What's that about? Try visualizing something like a mole burrow. On very rare occasions, such as during a full moon, paths will connect the physical and astral worlds. Small ones are called the Elfhelm path, and they connect to the astral world shallows. Occasionally, children in the woods will get lost on them, and larger ones are called the dragon path, and reach deep into the astral world. That egg at your side is a fetish for opening the dragon path deep into the abyss. What is that? How sinister! Mr. Potato Head, it makes me laugh. My concern is whether that belongs to you, or if you're merely carrying it. Which could it be? Heck, you're a mage, all right. I once heard the same kind of thing in another forest. And like I said before, this is mine. Isn't that thing dangerous? It's downright ghastly. Don't let it curse you. Sure enough, he's even like this back home. Here, look. He's cute up close. His favorite fruit's cheese. Eek! No! Shoot! Excuse me, could you please tell me, why was the attack on the Forest of the Spirit Tree connected to the arrival of that world tree? Young lady, Forest of the Spirit Tree is a generic term for lands throughout the interstates where several large trees exist. And each of those large trees is a parasitic plant, like mistletoe, with its roots fastened spiritually into the world tree. Parasitic. As a mage, you must know this. Mistletoe stems neither from the earth nor the heavens, and therefore symbolizes our physical world. So it is with the trees in the forest of the spirit tree. By absorbing power from the world tree, they hindered the expansion of its branches into the physical world. Mages living in the forest of the spirit tree use the vast spiritual power surrounding their tree to deepen their understanding of magic while guarding that land and maintaining balance between the physical and astral worlds. Your mistress was one such mage. Mistress, the forest of the spirit tree is now almost entirely ashes, and so the world tree has grown rampant, recalling the ancient chaos of the intermingled physical and astral worlds. Thus, I'd like to ask the Black Swordsman about his deep connection with him. I'm like, hell, it's so much work. Who is the Hawk of Light, has the guardian angel, longing, and then transform the world this way? What is it he desires much that he be reincarnated? Can you tell me? Great. I thought to be free of my obsession with him by the time we reached our destination. I never thought I'd be questioned about him. He'll have his own kingdom. That's what he'd say, back in our mercenary days. Seizing a kingdom. That does make sense. According to my scries, it seemed he had restored an ancient metropolis near the foot of the world tree, in this new world of chaos. It's ironic that the root of his tree is like the eye of a storm, a line of calm spiritual power that repels any wicked ethereal bodies. You could say it's the one and only kingdom where people can live in peace and prosperity. He knows the Hawk of Light who caused the great roar. Just who is this companion of yours? Oh, he's a monster. I've had more than my share of surprises thus far, but to think your nemesis is capable of changing the world, that defies all imagination. The Black Swordsman is associated with someone like that. Impressive. I'll have to check into this. You're never off the clock. Too complicated. I don't get it. Relax. I'm in the dark too. Hey, listen. Something hasn't been lining up for me. Is that Hawk of Light guy the White Hawk? That Midland hero? Yes. So that magic, the Hawk used magic or whatever to fill the world with monsters. You pretty much got it. So Guts and the Hawk go way back. Don't tell me. My hero, the legendary Band of the Hawk 100-Man Killer, almost, was a buddy of yours, Guts. Wow, introduce me. Hey, I figured it out. Finally. To seize a kingdom. No, to establish the only kingdom in the world. He changed the world itself. That's utterly absurd. And he means to achieve his ends. Not quite. For him, it's more like an end to his needs. Nothing's changed. Getting his kingdom, that's just one step along his way. He'll continue soaring higher and higher. That's Griffith, the Hawk. Elfhelm. Wow. I feel like I've become a dwarf. Don't stray from the line, or you'll get lost. Press yet. So it's hard. I gotta breathe between reading. I yawn, I stutter. Sometimes I miss speech bubbles. Goodness. This sure is interesting. It's bright. Despite how dense the forest is, it's like the entire forest is giving off light. It's so fun to read, though. It's because it's filled with vast thought. It's strong, but gentle. So this is the forest where the elven ruler lives. Also, kind of feels like my body's light. What? Whoa, say what? You evolved. Wow, easy drill, like a grasshopper. I flew. For real. It's because there aren't many weight elementals here. Wait, Barretts. Oh, I flew too. Stop. Barretts, an element outside the fire, water, wind, and earth that make up the world. It is the weight elemental, extremely minute beings that tie together those four great elements. Minute is pronounced minute there. A Barretts is so small, you can't even describe it. But when gathered together, they make objects heavy, darken the sky, and produce things like depression and obsession in the mind. Such things would generally clash with those who dwell in this forest, where there are lots of words that look the same but mean different things. Don't shake it. It's true. My body feels light. Boing, 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 boing. Yeah. Hey, Puck. Hi, Pig. Puck, long time. Hey, Puck, it's Puck. He's alive. I'm sure he forgot the way home while he was playing around. Puck, that sneak. Poor Puck was lonely. I remember that until now. It's people. People. Humans. The mages have brought some humans. It's so good. This is amazing. Elfhelm indeed. Welcome, human. Welcome. Where'd you come from? Why are you here? Treasure hunting. First, a song. Come on. Come on. Let's dance. Let's dance. Hey, lady. Oh, let's dance, man. Hey, lady. It's the wind. Our kind. The wind. Our kind. This one is clad in the wind. Oh. Ah. Wait, Serpico. Ah. Darn you. Sorry. Oh, what? You want to fight? That tickles. Like, oh, do you want to eat me? How much do you want? Whoa, this is chaos. That's the way it is with elves. Yeah, well, nobody in this forest has any discipline. Definitely feels like the little chestnut's hometown. Hiya, you came from the outside, right? Hi, tell us about it. About the outside world. Well, if you insist, fine, I'll tell you about my and Shirk's gorgeous invention. Oh, he's serious. That human's got a serious vibe. Too heavy, I can't deal. He's not cut out for this forest. But then, that's scarce. You don't see it much. Then, let's welcome him. So, what's it gonna be? He's a serious vibe for this wrinkled forehead. All dramatic. Thou hast done well to reach this land, human. I would first praise thee. But this still too soon to relax. Should thou wishes to advance, thou must first get past us. The 4 big P's. We are not mass-produced. There's politics, alright. This sure got out. Would you mind, Danan? Oh, that's funny. Alright, everyone. March on home. They're more trouble than monsters, in a way. That was a rough reception. They're not so bad here, you know? That darn pack horse. Elves rule. Well, darn. Up close it looks more like a mountain than a tree. Like you could put a whole castle on top. It's so majestic, like some otherworldly spectacle. It's pretty. So many elves. So this is a cherry tree, huh? Just how much fruit grows on this thing anyway? You can eat all the cherries you want year-round. They grow back as soon as you pick them. Dwelling in this huge spirit tree and attended by so many elves. Why, that's irk me. Why does that irk me? Just how powerful is the Flower Storm Monarch? Everyone, you enter through that hall. It's like a maze. Thankfully, our bodies are light. Mr. Puck, Mr. Puck. What? Magnifico. Be sure to. Remember you know what. Remember you know what. Sure you haven't forgotten already about putting you on the elven throne. Ah, right, I remember. If you would please first intermediate with the current ruler. Do what thou must. What the heck? I guess the tree itself is a palace. Oh dear, such a mess in the light of a day no less. Brownies, we have guests. Help out. Whoa. Using mushrooms as drums and the mushrooms as faces. At last, the audience. Hurry. So what kind of leader does Puck have anyway? The Elf King hath arrived. Lower your heads. This is a coup d'etat. Now, how can this be? What? Puck was the king? What's he doing? Huh? Is that right? Coming? Cool, if it means less work. But don't we play every day? I miscalculated. I had no idea that elf was so that. I better feign complete ignorance of this, or my plan to develop a market for elves is a kaput. If you toady to me now, my financial minister, my nigga will pay you handsomely. You sold the kingdom of humans. What? No, yes. That's treason. Oh, whatever could he be talking about? Elves, I swear, all they ever do is joke around. My ego, my loyal retainer, your plan to overthrow the kingdom was crushed. We're in big trouble. Run, run. Take them away. See ya in Valhalla. Good grief, you can't go overthrowing the kingdom, Puck. Isn't she the housekeeper? Perhaps contact with the outside world's corrupted you. Oh, welcome to my Elfhelm, travelers. Oh, the Flower Storm Monarch. Oh, whoa. Whoa, awesome. She transformed? Beautiful. Flower Storm Monarch indeed, just as the moniker suggests. Sure sounds nice. I feel an extraordinary spiritual pressure. That's nice and warm. Reminds me of the spirit tree mansion, but it's comfortable, like I'm wrapped up in it. The Flower Storm Monarch. We made it here. This is the ruler of the elves. Oh. Serious. Just a moment, please. I'm going to punish these two. Puck, have you been tainted by human worldliness? You want to be king that badly? The king is free. To lie around and eat good food. I'll be the king of idle living. Don't you guys already do that anyway? Now that you mention it. Besides, the king has work to do as well. Work? Yes, every day I clean up all the food you guys leave lying about, so this cherry tree that's with our dwelling and kingdom doesn't wither. To keep on good terms with our neighbors and the mages, so I cook, clean, and chat with the village elders. Lately I've started to feel like I'm actually a brownie. Heap. Do you still want to be king? Oh, hell, Elfhelm! Glory to the Flower Storm Monarch! Now, who is this? What did he go? Quick to confess. A villain plotting to make me his puppet and sell the island's elves to a bunch of humans. Wouldn't that be a bit ill-advised? If you tried to make these deadbeats pets, you'd soon find yourself living in a pigsty. It'd be a torrent of complaints and refunds. True. Besides, the astral and physical worlds have gotten mixed together since the Great Roar. With elves merging everywhere now, I bet their value plummets. Your evil deeds are at an end. No, then why did I go through such awfulness to get here? I therefore sentence you to the maximum penalty for conspiring to subvert the throne. I was brainwashed. I cannot be charged of a crime, as I was legally unaccountable to the diminished capacity. I need a lawyer. If it's money you want, I'll pay any amount. I condemn you to look to the fist of brownies for the rest of the day. Have mercy. Wait, I want a retrial. So, now that that's all cleaned up, as ruler of this island's elves, I'm formally known as the Flower Storm Monarch. But please call me Danan. I have heard your tale, Black Swordsman. You wish to restore the young, raven-haired woman to her senses. You can do that. If we use the corridor of dreams, most likely. That's a relief, then. Congratulations. Good news, Chief. That's great. Yeah. I would like to start off with a welcome banquet, but I imagine you're too impatient to want that. Would you like us to go ahead and perform the ritual? Yes, please. Then the raven-haired woman, and you beside her, can you come with me, along with the little witch who came from the outside? Us. The most suitable for the ritual are the one upon whom it's performed and those with whom bonds are strong. She's quite attached to the blonde girl, and you are Flora's protege and accustomed to magic rituals, right? Then hold on, count me into that. I'm afraid I must decline. I sense strong fear that would likely hinder the ritual from her towards you. Okay, I sense strong fear from her towards you that would likely hinder the ritual. Guts, it will be alright. Farnese and I are both mages to some extent. Please, trust in your companions. Take care of Casca. Yeah, I'll leave it to you too. Well, it will take a while for the ritual to finish. If we stay here, we'll be playthings for the elves again. It'd be best to come back later. Is it okay to leave Puck and Mahiko behind? They'll probably catch up when they're done working. We've come this far. All we can do now is wait and have faith. This way, this way. Flower Storm Monarch, may I ask something? Ask me what? And you may call me Danan. Danan. Just what is the corridor of dreams? It's what it sounds like. I will have you two enter into her dreams. Into her dreams. You'll delve deep into her mind. Decipher the clues strewn about there and formulate a solution. That's the corridor of dreams ritual. Is that possible? I don't think I shall guide you. I see now. It's the same principle as when a mage uses a ritual to dive into the astral world. You and I have luminous bodies, so there should be no problem. Do bear one thing in mind, though. You could say dreams are a part of the astral world, but the rules therein stem from the mind of the dreamer. The first thing you must do is uncover those rules. The ritual will take place here. I suppose you'd call it the magic mushroom bed. These little ones have all drawn plenty of spiritual energy from the cherry tree's roots, and will lure you into a dream state. Lie down wherever you wish. Shirk, you must stay here. Relax and breathe slowly. Achoo! Inhale the spores. And now go on your way. Unforgettable memories, nevertheless forgotten. Buried feelings, they've all been strewn about. Go and wander the corridor of dreams, where signs and symbols of those things are captured. I see it. Your sweet secret, your honey. No, this isn't. I'll tell on you. I'll tell your mistress, and Guts, and Farney. I'll so tell on you. No mercy, no holds barred. Don't go on, wheel of flame. Rah, rah. Dream on. Put the squeeze on you with my tail. Wah, wah. Oh. What? Wait, this is my dream. To that door. What's up with the honey? What's up with the honey? What's up? What is happening? You know, Lady Farnese, you've gotten better at doing the laundry. It's because you showed me the ropes. It's a big help for us all. We are grateful, I suppose. That's our commander, Farnese. Well done. Not a single stain. We are proud of you. Your dedication is truly admirable. You set an example for God's lambs. No, I just have a good washing stone. Oh, that just leaves you, Guts. I'm in your hands. Does that feel good? Yeah. I can't wash well if you don't hold still. Oh, Lord, don't pray. Your hands are closed. Farnese. Mistress, you're only half dried. This is no time for doing such things. Huh? Now, let's go to Casca's Stream. This is Casca's. Is this me? This is a typical dream of hers within her shallow consciousness. We'll have to dive deeper. There. What are those petals? Those are Danan's guidance. If we follow them, then surely. Whoa. Whoa! Dimly lit wasteland. This is the world of Casca's depths. It's dimly illuminated by a black sun. Oh, it is crazy. What an eerie, savage, desolate scene. What must have transpired for one's sight to resemble such a landscape? What are all these flag-like things planted about? And what's that? That mountain of needles in the distance. For now, I do not know, but determining their meaning is the very goal of this journey. Right. Anyway, first we need to find Casca as she exists in this world. But how? In such a vast landscape. In dreams, distance and scale are merely symbolic. Focus and the sign or omen will surely. A dog, an impaled hound dragging a casket. That's dreadful. That hound's left foreleg. That crest on the casket. What is it? Hey, what should we do? We helped the mound. Right. We did it. Isn't it dangerous getting this close? It's alright. Is it okay? He seems to realize we are not enemies. What is this dog? I knew it. Look. It's the... What? This is Guts as he exists in this world. But he's a dog, and this is a dream. He's covered in wounds. He's lost his left foreleg, and the conclusive evidence is the brand on his neck. All the signs match. Which means I feel guilty, like we're disturbing a grave. We're going to open it, alright? I'm sorry, it's necessary. A broken doll? Look, I'm sure of it. This is Cassie. No, this crumbling hollow doll is her. Guts. Oh, is something wrong? Take a look from this side. Small thing inside of the chest. There's a tiny person. She's even smaller than Plucker Rivalera. She's probably a fragment of Casca's self, so to speak. Come here. There's nothing to fear. She's adorable. She won't hold still, typical of the Casca that we know. Watch out! We can't afford for the wind to carry her off. Let's put her back. If this little Casca separated from the doll here in her mind, it could affect her in the physical world. That's true. Just sit tight now. I'm sorry. I'll play with you again later. I have a handle on the overall situation. As for what we do from this point forward, well, Mistress, yes, Let's follow the guidance. Come, this must be what you wish as well. The Corridor of Dreams. Well, well, what a surprise this is. When you hold a banquet, there's no way the elves will just sit still. I went through the line of dead spirits, then swap, and with my salamander dagger, I finished it off. You're a marrow. That's right. Oh, there went some, there were monkeys. Hey, want to come take a bath? It's full of herbs. Wash away the weirdness of travel, and maybe some scales for extract. Work. Somehow I fit in right with you fellas. I fit right in with you fellas. Work. Why am I waiting tables? This is exploitation. May we join you, Chief? Let's just us men enjoy a night view of the blossoms. I understand how you feel, but at this point, all you can do is leave it to others. Isn't that what our voyage, what your whole journey was for? But then, you don't seem to like doing that. That's true, or it used to be, but a lot has changed. This journey's taught me a few things. Alone, my own body on the line, I could rough it, without regard for how worn it got. But with the two of us, my sword grew heavy. I could no longer afford to die, and I could no longer handle it all on my own. I set aside my own ways, accepted help from others, and I've pushed onward. I'd like to thank you. To hear such commendable words from you. Are you drunk already? Could be. Well, I can speak similarly concerning my experience on this journey. When the two of us served as Holy Iron Chain Knights, we put our faith in God and enjoyed relatively peaceful days. Our only duty was to obey the will of the Holy See. I can't say we were happy, but it suited Lady Farnese at the time. But then, our encounter with you literally reduced it all to ashes. Having lost her faith, Lady Farnese became obsessed with you, the destructive spark. Having served her since childhood, I could do nothing but stand beside her, but you managed to do with ease something I deemed unthinkable. You breathed life into Lady Farnese. To be honest, I wanted to murder you multiple times. I was bewildered by the intensity of my emotions. Nonetheless, I was happy and proud of Lady Farnese, who was learning to stand on her own. Then I realized that Casca is the reason Lady Farnese has grown strong, that a person with someone to protect will rise to the task. Nowadays, it's as if she were devotedly watching over her own little sister. So let's have patience and trust in their bond. As for me, I've come to trust my company enough to speak my feelings. You might be drunk. Feelings, murder, dangerous stuff. But why not? Grown men risking life in limbo on the high seas, all for a woman's sake. It's also appealing to me. When I meet my end, I want to drown in the sea, in wine, or in women. Captain, you are drunk. And more than anything, there's no guarantee your wish will be her wish. I was just saying that again. Okay. We've walked quite a ways. Where are these petals leading us? Against the wind, no less. Time and distance are ambiguous here, although I think we're about due for some moment. Mistress, what's that? It's a campfire. Whew, it's warm. Let's rest a bit before we go on. What could it mean? This is a scrap of Casca's memories. Then this back. This must be Campfire of Dreams. You smooth talker. You sound like some princess. It's Guts, before you met him. Guts, I don't know. A feeling's coming through. It's what Casca felt at the time. It's bittersweet and tender, a strange feeling. You're right, you can. But you could scatter them just by blowing, so all those little flames throw. What's this? What could it be? I see. Please open it for him. Are you sure? We meet again. The doll was restored. This must be the rule of this world. We'll gather the fragments of Casca's memories scattered throughout this wasteland and repair the doll. If we do that, I'm sure. It's those shadowy things again. So many this time. They must intend to hinder us. We'll fight them off. What are they? I must have brought them from my dream. But it's surely a stroke of luck. Both of you, assist us. Oh. Amazing. Well, it is a dream. Yeah. Fragments of memory. Mistress, look at that. A sword and a helmet, so it seems. A boy? Who might he be? Oh, is this Guts and his youth? They're fighting. Why? I can sense Casca's fierce fighting spirit. Do you suppose those two were enemies? I'm dead. It happened again. Looks like this is definitely the way. Let's continue on gathering our fragments. Yes, please keep at it. Guts the dog. What's this? A flag. A military flag. A battle. Casca is a soldier, after all. What is he? A shark knight? Casca feels disgusted. A sense of unity with her comrades, and satisfaction and exaltation at completing her duty. A sword again, not the same one. Does being born of the nobility mean that you were chosen by God? If you have something to protect, take up that sword. It feels like a blow to the head. It's similar to how I felt about Guts. Something changed inside Casca at this point. What could those be? Plants, maybe. Some kind of bug, if I had to say. Sure enough, they're attacking. Now's our chance. A chandelier hanging from the sky. Oh, it's a little bear. Okay, so there, a chandelier hanging from the sky. That's our dream for you. Does that come before or after what I just heard? A banquet with so many people. The White Phoenix Knights. White Phoenix General Griffith. Bewilderment, swelling joy, a moment of glory with her comrades. But what is this aching reluctance? Traces of anxiety and loneliness. He just collapsed. I felt a jolt. A cave. Frustration aimed at Guts and jealousy. This feeling is why? Snow. A broken sword. Those two fight. Take care, Griffith. Helplessly unable to come between them, sorrow enough to rend her heart in two. Griffith. Guts, and his feeling welling up as she stares at his back. I knew it. Hairballs. Creepy. They must be something Casca rejects viscerally. Appear, swiftly, lady of the depths. A waterfall from the sky. No sight would surprise me now. These two are fighting again. Mistress, you mustn't look. But, for scholarly reference, sure enough, this is how it is. No, I've known this from the start. Overflowing feelings. Affection, sorrow. Yes, these feelings filling my heart are Casca's feelings. Hers alone. We still have a long way to go. Let us move on. Is it beneath an unsinking black sun, through the boundless gloom, our journey continues. It's so cool to see how they're going through all of this. Whoa. Wow. Their description of it, a month, maybe even a year. It also feels like not a day has passed. How much time has passed now anyway? I can't tell. The passage of time is sort of surreal in dreams. But the doll is only missing a few fragments. The end of our journey must be near. And we appear to be headed toward that pink cushion. It's probably safe to call that our terminus. It's covered in a tremendously dense miasma. It probably symbolizes the thing that shattered Casca's mind. As we approach, I suspect we will face enemies far more powerful than the demons thus far. You're gonna have to fight those apostles. Keep your guard up as we persist. Yes. Are you frightened? It's alright. I'm sure it will work out. Mistress, she's saying something. See, maybe it's a result of gathering the fragments. So what's she saying? There's someone I want to see. Someone she wants to see. Does that mean? Probably. I want to see. I'm sure we'll make that happen. Because it's what you wish for. Oh. Oh. They're going to find out. Bye.